All right, thanks for that, Anthony. Well, Consumers Energy already prepping for the worst this weekend.
That's right. Joining us right now on the phone is Roger Morgenstern from Consumers Energy. Good morning, Roger.
Good morning, Sarah and Brody. Good to be with you.
Roger, you have a lot on your hands this morning, waking up bright and early on Saturday to make sure folks are safe as this winter weather approaches. How have you been getting ready for what's coming in our backyard?
You know, as Anthony said, it's very touch and go with the temperature, so we are preparing for the worst. We have additional crews ready to go. We have some scattered outages in West Michigan this morning. Might be due to some of the heavy rain, but as we get more into the freezing rain, we do expect those outages. But we have our equipment and personnel placed in that band in central Michigan, really running from probably Muskegon and Allegan all the way across the state. So we are ready to go. We just need to remind customers if we get a lot of heavy freezing rain quickly, the roads may become impassable initially, so safety is our number one concern. As soon as it is safe to be on the roads, we will be out there. We're working with road commissions and MDOT to make sure we know their schedules and what they're doing with the roads as conditions worsen.
Awesome. Roger, we are expecting at least a 1/4 inch to a 1/2 inch of ice today. I mean, how does that affect the power lines and the poles?
Yeah, with even a 1/4 inch of ice, we start getting problems. When you get up to 1/2 inch, that's like 500 pounds of extra weight on a span of power line. So that's a tremendous amount of weight. So in ice storms, we see a significant amount of damage, broken lines, broken poles, broken cross arms, trees into lines. So it's a lot of damage that it takes a long time to repair. We saw a lot of this in the ice storm that hit Grand Rapids back in February last year. Unfortunately, it looks like we're headed for it again.
Well, with regards to how many people you service in the state, what's the forecasted percentages of outages that we can expect? What are you anticipating?
Yeah, hard to tell, Brody, but we're looking at tens of thousands of people to be out.
Wow.
To give you an idea, the ice storm of 2019, we had over 200,000 people out. Hard to tell. Every storm's a little bit different, but we have the personnel ready to go to tackle this, and we'll be on it night and day until everyone is restored.
And like you said, speaking of personnel, have we implemented crews from out of the state to be on standby, anything of that nature, since we've been through this before?
Yeah, not at this time. Right now, we feel we have sufficient crews in the state of Michigan. We have both Consumers Energy and contract crews on the system ready to go, but we are ready to trigger mutual assistance requests from outside of Michigan. A lot of it has to do to see how the storm impacts other parts of the upper Midwest as well.
Yeah, it's very clear that you guys are prepared for this storm, but obviously sometimes things happen. People do lose power. If you lose power, what is something that you want people to keep in mind during that time?
Yeah, two things to keep in mind. We're going to have a lot of down power lines. Stay at least 25 feet away from a down power line and anything that it's touching, and give 911 and Consumers Energy a call. The other thing is generator safety. A lot of people are, I think I saw a story yesterday, the generator sales are very brisk. People will have portable generators. Those generators need to be outside your home. Don't run them in a basement. Don't run them in your garage. Get an extra extension cord and have that generator 25 feet away from your home. And because if it's even in a garage with an open door, it can create carbon monoxide, which is deadly.
Roger, very informative. Good luck to you and your team as you tackle and prep for the worst. Just lastly here, I know you've had so much information, but most importantly would be patience, right?
Yes, we are asking for our customers' patience. They can go to consumersenergy.com outage center to see the latest on their outages.
Wonderful. Roger Morgenstern, everybody, thank you so much for joining us on the line.
You're welcome.
Remember to follow us through the morning and tonight at 10 and 11 as well for updates on road conditions, power outages, and other issues as we continue to cover the first winter storm of 2020.